This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi there, I'm Kaylee O'Kelly with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Today, the latest school benchmarks will be released. It comes as data pushes back the in-person start date for Phoenix Union High School District. Students were supposed to go back last Monday, but district officials announcing it will be the end of March, while staff will return March 15th. None of this is set in stone, though, because nothing in COVID is. But the school superintendent will update the governing board March 4th, all with the hope that the data shows more yellow than red when it does come to these particular benchmarks. The loss of a community pillar, an Ahwatukee pizza shop owner passing away earlier this month, and the community is stepping up all to honor his legacy. Mario Caputo was the owner at Belle Italia. He was known for sitting with customers for a drink or conversation. For 2 decades, he was defined by generosity, helping strangers and feeding the homeless. Earlier this month, Mario's heart stopped unexpectedly. Tragically, he passed away. The community rallying together on a GoFundMe page to raise more than 20 grand.
I know my father was really loved in the community, but it just wows me the amount of people that have reached out.
When you build good friendships, those friendships will true friendship will be there when you need it.
The family says they will continue to operate the restaurant and carry on Mario's legacy of kindness. Arizona and states across the country are dealing with a vaccine shortage right now because of all the winter weather we're seeing. The shipping delays mainly in rural communities in Mojave County. Some providers have already had to cancel appointments. Yavapai County in a similar situation, pushing back more than 3,000 appointments. Gila County isn't in trouble. In fact, they're telling us they could get their shipment by the end of the week. If not, they will have to cancel nearly 2,000 appointments for a weekend event.
I already received the first phone call from a staff member saying, do we need to cancel our hotel rooms? It's those small details that you realize, well, if we hold out until late Friday to see if these vaccines come, we may not be able to cancel this hotel room.
Well, Pinal County isn't canceling any appointments at this time. They aren't taking any new appointments, though, either at their Florence site. Now to the COVID-19 vaccine and the efforts to get millions of people vaccinated. Pfizer and Moderna require 2 shots, but is it necessary? A new study is finding not everyone may need the 2-shot part of the vaccine here. Dr. Anthony Harris is an infectious disease physician with the University of Maryland School of Medicine. After doing COVID-19 antibody testing on 10,000 healthcare workers, he and his colleagues decided to take a closer look at the nearly 60 healthcare workers who previously had the virus and then got vaccinated.
We hypothesized that the people that had COVID-19 before likely would behave differently. And that's in essence what we found.
The finding, healthcare workers who had COVID-19 in the past did have the antibodies from having fought off the virus. And after their first shot, their bodies showed levels of antibodies normally seen after getting 2 doses. The CDC is looking into that study. That is fascinating. Hey, Sin City is getting back to at least some normalcy. MGM announcing 3 resorts will soon be back open 7 days a week. Mandalay Bay, Park MGM, and also the Mirage are closed right now midweek, but starting March 3rd, will return to 24/7 ops. On March 15th, business in Vegas can move to 50% capacity. Boy, if you think your grocery bill has gone up, you're not wrong. Rising food prices are not expected to go away anytime soon either. Prices did start going up last year when the pandemic shut down shipping and supplies. Farmers now must pass on higher costs to raise cattle to consumers. Corn and soybean prices going up 30% in the past year. And a report by the United Nations is showing meat prices have gone up 4 consecutive months.
Tracking your most accurate forecast now. I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. It'll be a mild Thursday once again across Arizona, just not as windy as it was yesterday. Highs will be in the 30s up in the high country and along the Mogollon Rim, 40s in Page and Winslow, 50s for you folks in Sedona and Kingman, and then 60s across the lower deserts from the valley to western parts of the state too. The winds will be breezy once again as you head toward the Colorado River area, but everyone else looking okay. Wind speeds around 5 to 15 this afternoon. Should be okay on Friday as well. but turning breezy once again on Saturday. But warmer days are ahead after today. Highs in the 60s this afternoon, in the 70s from Friday through early next week. In fact, we could be talking about highs in the 80s beginning as early as Tuesday into Wednesday. It'll be close on Monday too. But today, pleasant regardless, but it will be mild with highs in the mid-60s. But we're back in the 70s beginning tomorrow.
And for the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download our free ABC15 mobile app. Make it a great day.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.